Users are migrating from Google's list of links to conversational answers in ChatGPT, Gemini, and Perplexity. For brands, appearing in these AI responses requires a different strategy: Generative Engine Optimization. The challenge is that many teams treat GEO as a reporting problem when it is actually an execution problem. They buy a tool to watch their rank, while the underlying visibility remains stagnant. Rankscale and GEOforge both target this new search landscape, but occupy two different categories of software. This matrix highlights the functional divide. On the left, Rankscale is a reporting and monitoring tool. On the right, GEOforge is a full execution platform, combining tracking with content production and citation building. Monitoring your brand's visibility provides a score, but it doesn't provide the content necessary to change that score. The upfront costs start at $20 to $99 a month for Rankscale, while GeoForge begins at $1,250. Selecting a platform based on this monthly subscription fee alone ignores the operational reality of running a geo program. This chart maps the total cost of ownership. When the software provides data but no execution, the burden of labor falls entirely on your internal staff. A $99 tool identifies technical gaps. Your team then spends 40 hours a month manually writing articles and conducting citation outreach to close those gaps. The premium option targets that specific labor cost. The higher fee covers the automated production and managed services required to keep the brand cited. The decision rests on where you want to allocate your budget, toward a software subscription or toward the human hours required to act. Success in AI search follows a specific 5-step sequence: identifying gaps, ingesting proprietary data, generating grounded content, building a citation network, and publishing. Step 1 is the diagnostic phase, tracking exactly where a brand is cited and how it is perceived across different engines. Rankscale provides the market's broadest coverage here, tracking sentiment and share of voice across 17 different AI platforms, including ChatGPT, Claude, and Grok. It audits over 94 technical checkpoints on your site and uses semantic reconstruction to estimate search volume for specific AI prompts. However, the platform provides the roadmap only. It offers no features for content creation or automated outreach. Rankscale is a specialized diagnostic layer for teams that already have the internal capacity to handle high-volume content production. To move beyond monitoring, you must ingest company knowledge and use it to produce new content. Large language models increasingly ignore generic, web-scraped AI text. They prioritize sources with high information gain, content that contains facts they can't find elsewhere. GeoForge addresses this through BaseForge. It ingests your unique company data, such as customer call transcripts, SME interviews, and product docs, to create a private knowledge base. ContentForge then uses that specific data to generate unlimited articles grounded in your actual expertise, rather than generic web data. This process requires an initial investment of time from your leadership to properly gather and organize these internal documents. By automating the transformation of internal knowledge into public-facing content, the platform removes the bottleneck of manual drafting and editing. The final stages focus on establishing trust and making the content live. AI engines use external references to validate the claims they make in a response. Without citations pointing to your site, an LLM is less likely to recommend your brand. Rankscale provides citation monitoring, which shows you where you currently appear. GeoForge uses SiteForge to build new references through outreach and network building. Finally, the system pushes the grounded content directly to WordPress or Webflow. To maintain this execution layer, GeoForge focuses its tracking on major engines like ChatGPT and Google, lacking the 17 engine breadth found in Rankscale. The platform shortens the path from identifying a visibility gap to deploying a live, cited web page. Choosing between these tools depends on your current staff structure. For agencies or large in-house SEO teams, Rankscale provides granular, white-labeled data that specialists can use to build their own custom strategies. The absence of automated execution is often a benefit for these teams, as it allows them to sell their own specialized labor. For a B2B brand with limited bandwidth, GeoForge provides the output of an entire content team through its platform or its managed agency service. Your existing headcount and the hours they have available for manual SEO work determine which price point is actually more sustainable. This decision tree simplifies the choice, starting with your internal capacity for execution. If you have the team to handle the labor, Rankscale is the logical fit. If you lack the team but possess proprietary knowledge, GeoForge is the practical choice. Avoid Rankscale if you expect the software itself to perform the writing and citation building. Avoid GeoForge if your primary requirement is tracking your score across the broadest possible range of smaller AI platforms. Align the software with your operational reality. Decide if your team needs a compass to guide their work or an engine to perform it.